Mist was too scared to move. She had sat there all night and cried. The people with the big trucks had come and cut down the trees in her forest, and now the other koalas were gone. Suddenly there was a voice from behind her. It was Banjo, the old laughing kookaburra. You need to leave, Mist. The people want this land for their houses, and they don't really understand how much this hurts us. But Banjo, I'm so scared. Where can I go? The others left without me. Will you come with me? What about the trees? They're our homes. I can't, Mist. I'm waiting here for Ginger, said Banjo sadly. We're going to go inland, but there aren't any other koalas there. You wouldn't be happy. It's okay, Mist. It's not okay, Banjo. Those people ruined my tree. I am so scared, and now I'm so hungry. I don't know where to go. You're right, Mist. It's not okay. But the humans never think how these things make us feel. This is happening all over Australia, Mist. All over the world, actually. Someone needs to save our trees. Banjo looked at Mist with genuine care and concern. But in the meantime, we need to get you to a new safe forest. I think I can help with that, said a loud voice. It was their old friend. Mist ran over to him with a jump and a squeak. Zorro, where have you been? Have you seen what they did to our forest? I did. And I tried to get here to warn all of you, but I guess I was too late. What can we do, Zorro? Where can we go? Panic was in Mist's voice. Just then Ginger swooped down and landed on a stump. She was a younger kookaburra. Are you ready to go, you stubborn old bird? She winked. I guess so, but I'm just so worried about where Mist and Zorro will go. Ginger looked over at Zorro and pushed him with her soft wing. Zorro, didn't you tell them? I haven't had a chance, Ginger. I only just got here before you. Zorro padded over to where Mist was standing. There is this garden in Tuckurimba. I think it's magical. The lady who lives there loves all animals, especially koalas. Mist's eyes grew big as Zorro described the garden. It has so many trees, lots of gum trees, and the best part is that no one can ever cut them down. Banjo looked a little confused. You mean no one can ever cut the trees down, ever? Nope, never, Ginger chimed in. The lady has a special protection. I've seen it myself. The animals all looked at each other. They had never heard of such a place where all the precious trees they needed for food and shelter could never be cut down. Surely Zorro and Ginger were mistaken. And you know how to get there, Zorro? Mist was unsure. I do. And the best part is, a lot of the other koalas and animals live there too. Do you want to go, Banjo? I'm sure there's plenty of room for two small birds like us. Banjo looked at his friends. He didn't want to let them down, plus the idea of a magical garden was tempting. Okay, let's go, Ginger. I have to see this place with my own two eyes. The animals were so happy they could stay together, and everyone knows that in Australian bush 4 heads are better than 1. How far is it from here, Zorro? If we leave now, we should make it before dark. As long as we stick together. I had to run from some dogs on the way here. Not dogs. They scare me. And what about roads? Don't worry, Mist. I have a plan. Ginger will fly ahead and call out to us if she spots danger. Ginger nodded and threw her head back and laughed in a way that sounded like music and laughter mixed together. That's perfect, Ginger. Banjo, you stick with us, then you can keep Mist company while I make sure the way is clear on the ground. Banjo nodded and stepped closer to Mist. He knew She was nervous to leave her home. Are we all ready then? They all nodded. Okay, Zorro, lead the way. Zorro started out while Ginger took to the sky. Miss told herself change would be good, but she was still sad. The three walked in silence for a little while as Ginger flew above them, circling backwards and forth. Soon they heard a call, and she stopped down in front of them. There's a road up ahead. I don't know what we should do, Ginger flapped. Zorro looked up and down the road when they heard a new voice behind them. Hello, g'day, it's a beautiful day. Hello, g'day, won't you come out to play? Who said that? Miss turned around fast. I did. A butcher bird stood behind them. And who are you? Banjo asked. Name's Jackson. And if you want to cross the road, you better make sure there aren't any cars and you do it fast. He broke out in song again. I sing my song and I fly along. Why do you keep singing? Zorro asked. Because I like to. I think it's pretty, Miss blushed shyly as she greeted Jackson. My name is Mist. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mist. Where are you all headed? Koala Gardens. We need a new home. Well, Koala Gardens will make a fine home. Yes, indeed. Jackson winked. You're headed in the right direction. Just cross the road and over that hill. You can't miss it. But watch for cars. Some of these humans drive too fast, and they don't watch for little koalas. He turned on one foot and took to the air. Hello, g'day, it's a beautiful day. Mist waved one quick wave goodbye and he was gone. Well, he was nice. I hope we see him again. As Jackson disappeared, Ginger called out, No cars in sight. It's safe to cross, but make it quick. Wow! That was close. Jackson was right, Zorro exclaimed. We need to get the word out there that people need to slow down. Miss sounded hopeful, and they all agreed it was a good idea. If we want to make it before dark, we'd better hurry up, Ginger warned. There are houses on the other side of this field. Miss was confused. What's so wrong about houses? Where there are houses, there are dogs, Banjo shuddered. Miss had never seen a dog. She had heard about them, but didn't know what they looked like. Dogs aren't always bad, Miss, Zorro spoke up. Just some get excited and want to chase us. They can play rough, and you don't want to get hurt. What do we do if we see one? Climb up the nearest tree. It's another reason we need trees. They slowly made their way across the big field. But Miss just had to sit down. She was too tired and scared. Koalas aren't made for walking on the ground. Come on, Miss. I think we're almost there, encouraged Ginger as she circled overhead. Hey, it looks like we might make a new friend. They approached the edge of some tall, thick grass. Hi, you there? I'm Zorro. Do you happen to know if we're close to Koala Gardens? Oh, hi there. A swamp wallaby rose above the grass on his strong hind legs. I'm Swampy. Pleased to meet you. Did you say you were headed to Koala Gardens? Yes, we are, Miss said happily. Do you know of it? Are we close? Oh, you are so close you can almost feel it, he winked. Just keep going straight and you'll see a billabong. It's on the other side of that. The friends celebrated. It had been such a long journey, especially for koalas. Usually they have had slept for most of the day. Do you mind if I tag along? I spend a lot of time there. Not at all. Zorro and Banjo spoke at once, causing quite a chuckle. Good, then let's go, Ginger said as she led the way, flying just above their heads. Swampy stopped. Isn't it magical? It took Miss' breath away. It's the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. They forgot their tiredness and sped off. In no time, they were standing in the middle of a lush green bush. Miss didn't know where to look first. Can we just pick any tree? She turned to Swampy for guidance. Of course. And the lady welcomes all animal friends to stay as long as they need to. She loves us all. Swampy beamed with pride to share the garden with his new friends. Mist went over to a large angrapophora tree. This looks perfect for me, she said as she climbed right up, finally feeling safe in the thick canopy of leaves. And that one looks good for you, Zorro. But he was already up a swamp mahogany. Banjo and Ginger settled into a forest red gum close by. I think I'm going to like it here, yawned Mist. Love it even. Thank you, Swampy. Don't thank me, Mist, Swampy said. Thank the lady who takes care of this land. You'll see her tomorrow, I'm sure. But the friends were already asleep, snug in their trees, safe at last in Koala Gardens.